It's a nice pickup. You got another player at that guard position that take a little pressure off of Hero. They got to be honest on defense now. Teams that's going against them because you got three legit buckets out there, and not when Quiz get back, that's another bucket you got too. So I mean, right now it's just they filling each other out. I mean, Rozier new to the lineup. I mean, he coming from a squad. He coming from a squad where they was playing more pickup style basketball. That's what he's used to. Like Hornets have been a pretty bad team most of the years he's been there because LaMelo been hurt a lot and they've been in rebuild mode. So they've been out there just like, man, they just roll the ball out, man. Just go, we ain't setting them no plays. Just go out there and get a bucket. Be the best scorer on the team, give him the ball. That's what so now he's actually playing legit basketball for the first time again in the last 4 years, and it's for a whole new team that he's still filling each other. They all filling him out. He's filling his teammates out. So, and it just they going against Boston. That's not the best team to be in this situation. Like, hey man, we just added a new piece that's gonna be important to our team.
But they were struggling before Terry Rozier got there. They've been struggling since Hockey has been out, and he's been out 5 games. So I'm saying this because Jimmy Butler's been there, Tyler Hero's been there, Bam has been there. Are we overestimating the Heat because of the Heat? Because I ain't really heard nobody say nothing.
Are we forgetting that last year they was a playing team?
So you basically saying you're not worried?
They almost lost to the Bulls.
I feel that. So you're not worried?
I'm not saying you don't have to that you can't worry, but I'm not about to just be like, man, you know what? Maybe it's over for them. Because
I'm not gonna say it's over, but I'm saying now we see the Knicks on the rise. We see what Cleveland doing without 2 of their best players. I'm saying, are we still sure that Miami is still in that top 4? I'm not questioning them to go make the playoffs, but I'm saying is they gonna be a legitimate Eastern Conference contender.
They may not get to. Oh man, this boy Porzingis gets hurt. Dude can't never go 5 games in a row just healthy. But
okay,
he ain't made it down half court yet. What the what? Tatum just dropped a bucket. He can't even put pressure on his left leg. Where is he going to the back? He going to the back. I mean, they are blowing him out though. So even if he could still go, you might as well not even chance it with him. Soon he start hobbling, just take him out the game.
Yeah, but do you think Miami can still be legit contenders in the East? A top 4 contender?
I think they're still gonna be a problem come playoff time, but I don't know if I'm 100. I'm not gonna say I'm just so confident that they could get back to the finals again.
But so you see what I'm saying?
The conference finals.
So you see what I'm saying? It's not that I think they're gonna be trash, but I'm saying the East. We talk about the West, but the East is pretty damn good too. And then now that you got the Indiana in the mix, like I said, Cleveland and New York, are we sure that Miami's that 4th team? Because I can see a world where they lose to Cleveland, New York, or Indiana. You see what I'm saying? I can see them going down the first round, bro. If we just go keep it a buck. They lost 4 in a row. Look like it's going to be 5 in a row. I'm just saying, bro, because I think seeding is going to be very important. You don't want to try to make your way into the play-in again this year, because if you got to go against Boston in the first round, all right, because they got the Knicks coming up, the Suns coming up, and the Kings coming up. You could potentially lose. You could potentially be look up and you done lost 8 in a row. That's all that's the only thing I'm looking at, because we don't expect Miami just to be a playoff team. We expect them to be contenders at this point, because they done made it to a finals, they done made it to a conference finals. What they done made it to 2 finals in the last 5 years, and they done had like 2, 3 conference finals.
And they made,
Like
and they went to the conference finals one year. They at Boston went to the finals.
and see,
So,
so you see what I'm saying?
but that's the thing, though. Why are we just not putting these expectations on the last year? You remember last year during the
Yeah.
season? You was like, man, I'm done with the Heat. They done. They done. They not doing that no more. Next thing you know, they was in the finals. Really, after the bubble, people wrote them off like, yeah, that was a fluke. But they continuously was giving people problems in the playoffs. Like, they've always been a threat in the playoffs. That's the thing. Like, that's why it's so hard for me to just be like, let's be honest. Everybody on that Cleveland team you talking about, I know they're looking good in the season, but how many of them have you ever trusted in the playoffs to get you real far?
Okay, you're right.
So we don't. Man, this dude Jared Allen is a role player, and he said the lights is even too bright for him. We just had you to get boards and blocks. Like how you have a nervous moment in that?
Okay,
But
so before we move on, I'm gonna ask you this: what round would you be surprised if the Heat make it to or get knocked out in? So what's they ceiling and what's they
if the
floor?
Heat make it back to a conference final, I'm gonna be surprised. But then I'm gonna be like, I know Jimmy Butler gonna be getting buckets, and really, shoot, when it comes to being a playoff riser, how many people on the East can you really just put against Jimmy Butler in that aspect? Like
I
Jimmy
I,
Butler be going crazy out there in the playoffs.
I love Jimmy Butler. I love the Heat, but even with all the bullshit going on in Milwaukee, that's a bad matchup. These dudes struggle to get 100 points. The Heat struggle to get 100 points, and I think you go like if they don't get good seeding. That's basically what I'm saying, Ray. I'm saying this is not a year where they can get bad seeding. You see what I'm saying? In my opinion, because right now they are sixth in the East, but if they lose today and Indiana wins today, they gonna be bumped down to the 7th seed. So that means they have to face Milwaukee. Well, just how it looking. Would you like? I don't see that shit happening again, Ray. That's all I'm saying. So you see what I'm saying? I still would want for the Heat to have the best possible chance to make it a run. They got to get a top 4 seed, in my opinion. I don't
But
trust
you
them to
also
make it out
gotta
the
look.
first round. It's like late seed, huh?
You got to look at it from this perspective. Do you think Boston want to have to go against a team like the Heat in the first round?
They not gonna want to, but
You don't think
I just
Heat in Boston, man? They go back to Pierce and LeBron days. They don't want to lose to each other, and Heat already done seen if they can beat you. And we know what type of energy they come with and what they bring to the man. All that points per game stuff, they go out the window.
I'm
When
not saying the
I
Celtics
done seen,
want to play them,
I done seen Boston be on the court with that Heat team and be intimidated. And every year they've been a better seeding. So I don't want to hear nothing about what that stuff sound cool. What Cat Williams tell Shannon Sharp? But when you gotta line up against me, that's really what's gonna tell me right there what you really own.
Okay,
You can come with all that stat talk you want. But when I done seen them face to face in the playoffs,
I'm gonna come out.
Miami on blink.
I'm gonna get out on a limb here before we move on. If Miami don't get a top 4 seed, they getting bounced in the first round. I'm not gonna cap. That's my hot take.
Whatever.
That I
What
said it.
if they face will there be my no shoot if they somehow end up facing The 76ers in the first round. Who you think come out?
I can't bet with Joel Embiid, but
he one of the greatest first round players we probably ever seen.
I was just gonna say
their second round be shaky.
If it was a 3-6 Philly versus Miami, I just don't think Bam can do nothing with Embiid, so I'm gonna have to go with Philly and then Maxey. And
you think that's gonna be the round? You think that's gonna be the best matchup though? Like the must-see playoff watch?
No,
who would you see?
Not even in the first round. We gonna get to that because I'm getting to that. It's gonna be Clippers Suns.
Why? Because it's more star-studded.
It's a better matchup at every position. A big three versus a big three at the same positions.
Oh, so now Bradley be a big three. That's what.
Shit, yeah, big Paul George.
I'm not. Hey, you ain't the only one can go find some clips.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can look comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I would never quit.